Today we've got a Founders Face-Off. Hey guys, Shawn here from the Everyday Aficionados, and today we are facing off two coffee beers from Founders. Out of the first corner we have their Breakfast Stout. This one is a double chocolate coffee oatmeal stout. It's 8.3% ABV, 60 IBUs, and it is brewed with flaked oats, bitter and imported chocolates, as well as two types of coffee, which I believe are Kona and Sumatra coffee. Out of the second corner, we have a brand new beer from Founders. This is their Sumatra Mountain Imperial Brown Ale. It is brewed with Sumatra coffee as well, and it has caramel malt, flaked barley, chocolate malt, and Munich malts, and this one is 9% ABV and 40 IBUs. So the Imperial Brown is the higher ABV one, also supposed to be a little bit less bitter. Again, two different styles here, so not exactly apples to apples, but two coffee beers from Founders, and I really wanted to drink them side by side, so let's see what happens with this one. Alright, so before I get into the aroma, I just want to say that I'm not doing this blind because obviously they're two different styles, so you can tell them apart in the glass. So right here, the first beer that I'm going to get into is the Brown Ale. Yeah, so definitely getting a chocolatey coffee character coming off the nose. Heavy roastiness. Toffee-ish, bready type notes. But yeah, like a smooth chocolate character, like cocoa, or like cocoa powder or something like that. Very smooth and roasty smelling. Time to get into the second one, which is the Breakfast Stout. Yeah, so this one has the roastiness, but it also has a dark chocolate character. It's definitely more sharp, more bitter smelling. It kind of smells like a cup of black coffee with that dark chocolate character in there too. Time for the taste on the Sumatra Mountain Imperial Brown. Oh, that is nice. Really rich, bready caramel toffee characteristics, light roasted coffee. It feels like a lightly roasted coffee, like almost like a blonde coffee that's been mixed into a brown ale. It doesn't have like a heavy coffee flavor, just a light roastiness along with the sweet toffee caramel bready character. It works really well, and you are getting a chocolate note coming through from the chocolate malt. It doesn't feel like dark chocolate. It feels like a smooth milk chocolate, cocoa powder type character, like the cocoa powder that you put in hot chocolate. Solid sweetness to this one. The body is nice and creamy, lighter side of full bodied, I would even say. Overall, a very smooth, sweet beer. Lots of bready caramel toffee notes, and the coffee in there too. Time for the taste on the Breakfast Stout. Yeah, so that's much different. It's lacking the smooth, like rich, malty, toffee-like characteristics. And just like the aroma, it's much more sharp, a little bit more bitter, and a lot like black coffee. Espresso-like characteristics and dark chocolate. Very roasty, almost to the point of being like ashy or burnt a little bit. But it has that smooth, like, oat character to it, too. Also, lighter side of full bodied. To me, the bodies of these are pretty similar. I would actually say the Breakfast Stout might be a little bit thinner, which doesn't surprise since it's the lighter ABV, but it does have flaked oats added to it, which you would think would help bump up the mouthfeel a little bit more, but still, it's definitely the lighter feeling of the two beers. It really is almost like a cup of black coffee with the Breakfast Stout, along with those dark chocolate characteristics. Overall, they're very different beers, as you would expect with the two different styles, and it's going to be pretty hard for me to make any type of decision on this one. Alright, so for my final thoughts on this face-off, what I really thought it was going to come down to was preference of style, which if it was going based off of that, I would have predicted that the Breakfast Stout would have won because I'm more of an Imperial Stout type of guy. I'm not really big on brown ales. They don't do a whole lot for me. But I'm going to say that the Sumatra Mountain Imperial Brown wins this face-off. It's way more interesting of a beer. The breakfast stout, you get that roasty coffee, you get the bitter chocolate, and it's really good if you like those characteristics, and it's well done for what it's trying to do. But the Sumatra Mountain, you're getting chocolate, you're getting the coffee coming through, but you're also getting that rich toffee caramel character. It's a lot more complex. It comes off as the more full and flavorful drinking experience. There's a lot going on in it, and it's just really delicious. So this was definitely an interesting face-off. A little bit surprised to see Sumatra Mountain knocking off breakfast stout. But hey, I mean, it's not exactly scientific again because the styles are different. But for my taste, I definitely prefer the Sumatra Mountain. Have you guys had both of these beers? Which one do you prefer? Let me know your thoughts in the comments below. Until next time, drink responsibly and passionately. Thanks for watching.
You look at,
Hello.
yeah, and if you look at them specifically, it says special savings 160/30, extra 10% off.
I'm recording. Have you been listening to me at all this entire time?
No, I didn't hear you.
You're loud. You're YouTube famous now.
Want to do me a favor?
No.
You
You want to do me a favor?
What?
What?
Can you grab my wallet and then I'll stop talking?
Oh my god. I'm gonna kill you. I'm gonna kill you. Here I come.
No.